What's going on, guys? So today we're going to talk a little bit about how to edit HTML in WordPress. And as you can imagine, depending on what you're trying to do, it can be a little complicated. Luckily, there's a few ways that you can sort of manage this, and I'm going to get right into them here in just a moment. Hi, my name is Paul Kluke, and I own my own digital marketing business. I've been at it since 2012, and I'm excited that you're here once again. And you can, I want to invite you to go ahead and like and also subscribe before I forget. And let's just go ahead and dive right in and talk about how to edit HTML in your WordPress website. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. Of course, if we're talking about simple HTML edits, then you can add HTML really easily in WordPress by simply going to, let's go over to our dashboard and let's go into a page. And let's say, we're on our contact page and we wanted to add HTML into our contact page. And what we would do is simply look for HTML. Custom HTML, and this is where if we had HTML already written up or we wanted to write our own HTML, let's do this. The best way to get in touch, and then we knew we wanted to have maybe a bulleted list, and we say call us, and then we say maybe email us, and that's it. Yeah, and we want to preview that. That's going to convert that right over into an H2 and also gives us all of the information right here as our unordered list. But let's say that you wanted to add HTML because you wanted to add a specific class to a specific HTML element. Well, if you are using a builder like Elementor, you can do that, and Visual Composer allows you to do it as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and take a peek at that. All right, so I'm logged in, and let me go over to a page here. Let's say maybe same thing. We'll do contact us, and let's say obviously we want to use the Backend Builder for this, which we have right here. And let's just add a new element. Let's say a text block. Here's where you could add an element ID or an extra class name, and then you could target the element ID. So in other words, let's say I wanted to target this element ID and call it pretty I don't think we don't put the ID tag on here. Pretty font, and then I go copy, I hit save. And let's say for this particular font, I want to make it look different than anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and add my ID, and I'll call this, font size 3M. Or if you're used to using like a font size directly, say 25 pixels, and let's say color will be orange, and we'll hit save. Now I'm not sure whether I used caps here or not. Let me just take a peek. Oh, I accidentally created a copy of it. Yep, okay, I did. So all right, so let's see if that did what we believe it will do, which is it'll add that element ID. There it is. It added the element ID to this HTML and then allowed me to write some CSS to modify it. So Visual Composer will let you do that, or WP Bakery, however you typically refer to it. And Elementor will let you do it as well. If you don't have access to either of those page builders, or I'm not sure if Divi does it, I haven't actually tried to do it, you would need to go into, you'd really start having to dig into your theme editor and give yourself some options in, over in the back end. And I think that could be a little tricky if you're not really comfortable dealing with, you're not like a WordPress developer and you're not comfortable being in the PHP environment, changing that aspect. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And in that case, I probably would just write some, custom CSS, just inline CSS, or, inline JavaScript or something like that to avoid it. A lot of people are going to be using, I think they're going to be using a page builder like this. So I hope this has helped. I'm not going to go into the Elementor. It essentially works the same way. You just got to find the area where it talks about the ID for that section and insert the information. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch up with you in the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.